Alright, now, as you may know, all of my shirts have an image of Theotokos on them. It's easier to get Santa Maria Guadalupe here, but I do have Fatima, as well as, I don't want to say generic, I have the Our Lady of Mercy, I have Queen of Heaven, but my friend Alicia, who's half white, half Mexican, um, I think she's Lutheran, so she doesn't want this. It's a brand new shirt. It's too small on me. If somebody wants this, they're more than welcome to have it. But I want to share a few things with you. This is a beautiful statue. Um, Obviously, Santa Maria Guadalupe, except she has a blue shroud. I think that's more the Mexican influence because I know that graveyards and certain shrines to um, Our Lady of Guadalupe, the color is kind of like the Argentine blue right here. Although I believe on the Tilma of San Juan Diego, it is green. I have pamphlets in Spanish right over there that have pictures on it, but you guys don't want to see me run over there. Now there's this is a question. Do you guys want me to go through icons and show how to read them? This is nativity. If you were to look closely, you would see that the Magi are on horses, as they would be. They wouldn't be on camels because they were Syriac. Some say they were from Egypt, which is the same thing. Restoration of icons. That's where we prayed. That's coming up. Oh, the Maccabees, my favorite. Eliezer, Salome, and the seven children. Here we have an icon of the Incarnation, because Theotokos with Christ. What else do we have here? Oh, one of my favorite saints of all time, St. John of Damascus. I have two different kufirs here. I can show you how to tie them in different ways, turban, whatnot. And then Holy Transfiguration, an icon that I've had longer than any of the other icons. You can see Elijah, Moses, Peter, Philip, John, I believe, and then of course the uncreated light. Oh, look what we have back here. We have Our Lady of Guadalupe. It looks black right there, but you can tell it's green. I missed my chance to go up there. December 11th, which is her feast day. I've been kicking myself ever since. The tilma, it's cactus fiber. It's only supposed to last at maximum 200 years. This lasted over 500, and even during the Revolutionary period, somebody threw highly caustic muriatic acid on the tilma, which should have destroyed it completely. And the skeptic Joe Nichols went there just a few years ago and said, "Oh, I saw the paint, so it's obviously a fraud." Well, let me tell you something. This icon, if it weren't a church, it would continually be touched up because it's the image that's important, not the piece of wood. So, I'm mainly doing this to share with anyone who comes from a Catholic culture, such as Latin America, especially the Hispanic part, Brazil, which is non-Hispanic Latin America, and the Portuguese and Italians, which are not Latin American nor Hispanic, but are Latino, and the people of Spain who are Hispanic and Latino, but not Latin American, as well as any Catholics out there that would like to connect with their culture. Let us not forget that we do not have to buy into the white Anglo-Saxon Protestantism of individuality. Remember, being Catholic slash Orthodox slash Melkite, Maronite, even Coptic Orthodox, Ethiopian Orthodox, Greek Orthodox, family, saints, and the Virgin Mary, as well as the Eucharist and baptism, and ritual and tradition. This is what binds us. These are beautiful things. This is what the West is lacking, and this is why they have to go off to Buddhism and Taoism. And the funny thing is that with mindfulness and controlled breathing of hesychasm, we have that in our own tradition, right? Which is why I don't know if you'd ever find an Eastern Orthodox Christian trying to get down on Taoism or Buddhism, because there are the truths that are in Buddhism, like mindfulness and compassion and being in the now, is perfectly compatible with the Eastern Orthodoxy. And remember the forbiddenness of not being allowed to proselytize and evangelize. Now, evangelize we mean in a different way. We mean living out a pure good life and being a shining example, not berating people, threatening them with hell or with bribes. There is a religion out there that threatens with violence, with hell, and with bribes, and we're not like them. In fact, many of us, there's been genocide after genocide, beginning with Bush and going all the way through to Obama in places like Syria and Iraq, and Lebanon. So please pray for the Christians of the Middle East, the Eastern Orthodox ones, and please allow God to hold the actions of the missionaries from going in and destroying 2,000-year-old culture of Christianity by having these know-nothing Westerners hand out Bibles, and then as soon as they leave, those from the most violent forms of, not, I won't say Muslims, but the most violent form of Islamists will attack and burn down and destroy church buildings that are over 1,500 years old, that not even the Persians would have torn down under the Sasanian period. Peace to you, my brothers.